Already got another final table commentary. This time the blast of the past continues. No, stop saying it. I said it again. I can't believe it. Scoop 2021 this time. Who do we got here? We got Crown Up Guy, Fedor, of course. Timon Ponica. Interesting name. Coming in here, a short stack, 13 big blinds. Mammoth with 42. Aleka with 20. Good A, 35. Ulevo, 14. Our other shorty. Ace 9. Oh, this might be a jam. This is a jam. Crown Up Guy could go bounty hunting. King Queen suited. Very strong hand. Gonna need a king or queen. Nope, won't come on the flop, nor turn, nor river. Uvello with a full double, up to 30 bigs. We also got Zufo, who's now our first place position with 50 big blinds. So we got a couple people I know. Mammoth, Crown Up Guy, of course. I think Uvello. Haven't heard of Zufo, Good A, Aleka, nor Timon. What does that matter? I should have looked at the beginning. BCP even lets us know who makes money, who doesn't make money. Maybe not really. It kind of just lets us know who's won a lot of dollars playing the cards. I should have taken a peek. Should have looked. I'm such a fool. As 9-8 will get the bluff through on the river here. Nice job done by Good A. That was pretty good, eh? Okay, I'm only gonna say that once. Good A. Hopefully he's the Canadian. Hard to believe he'd be from anywhere else. Taking the A7-0 and using it as a bluff. Putting the pressure on Uvello. Wowie wee wow. Wouldn't expect Uvello to be opening too wide there. King Jack O, very strong hand. Very playable, but not versus a 3-bet off the short stack. Crown Up Guy. He could always get crazy. What are we doing? 9-7-0 3-betting from the small blind. Mammoth says, get away from me, Fedor. Move along. 7-9 suited. Are you serious, buddy? Uvello jamming ace queen, but Good A has pocket kings. Timon surely's gonna fold. Look for the ladder. Ace on the flop though. Uh-oh. So the chips are flying around. Uvello's getting a good run of cards here. Up to 60 bigs. Crown Up Guy limping in the small blind. 10 and an 8. Zufo with 2-3 says fuck you. Crown Up Guy says no, I'm coming along to a flop. Zufo says this one's mine, buddy. This is my flop. 5-4-4. This is all me, and a quick fold from the 10-8. Timon with 10 big blinds. It's always interesting to see how people play pocket aces. He does just rip. The min raise looks way too strong, right? So you just jam it in with 10 big blinds. Move along. Zufo raising the button with Jack 3 suited. Uvello, King 10 in the big blind, puts in the 3-bet. Good A, Ace Queen, oh. Jams it in. Fair price for Uvello. About 900,000 into about 3 million. Could have went bounty hunting there. Would have been a huge pot. Anyways, we move along. Aleka defending the big with Ace 3, flopping the 3. 8-7-3 flop is pretty weird. Zufo with a gut shot to a 6 will check it back. King is a pretty scary card for Aleka. Pretty good card for Zufo to stab. There it is, half pot. And Aleka folds the 3, of course. Ace and a 6. Raising it up. For a min raise. Good A with King Queen O. On the button. Could call. He just jams. Okay, 27 bigs. Ace 6 can't call. Could you imagine if he called though? Just goes bounty hunting. Not this time. Excuse me. 10s for Uvello. Uvello. Playing call versus the early position raise from Zufo. Timon could come along. 8-7 suited could flop well. Does just fold. Not flush draw for Zufo, who will lead out with the ace high. Club on the turn, that will do the job. Big bet. Pretty scary for the 10s. Zufo's just sweating a 10 or 5. We won't go to a river though. Nice fold from Uvello. Had a good run of cards and is also playing good cards. Hard combination to beat. Crown up guy. Let go of the queen 5. Do it. There we go. Move along. Mammoth. Nope. 4s for Timon. This could be an all-in. Crown up guy with queen jack. Might go bounty hunting. No. Doesn't want to double up the shorty there. Uh-oh. Ace jack and we got jacks. And ace queen. What the hell does Zufu do? Could you imagine? Like almost $8,000 in bounties. They are going bounty hunting. They're going to need an ace or queen. Won't come the 9 or the jacks hold up. My bad. Alec is out of here. Mammoth gets the bounty and the huge stack. 77 bigs. Whoo! That was a huge one. Uvello. Limping and king queen suited. Interesting. 10, 7, 6 flop. 1 heart. Checks it over. Good A takes a stab. Half pot. Hard for the king queen to continue there. Just with the back doors. But again, we're not too deep, so Uvello moves along. Mammoth thought for a second about going bounty hunting. Timon seems to have a min bounty. What is this? A 2k buy-in? The min bounty is probably $500 or 1,000, one or the other. I mean, it could be $750. Who the fuck knows? So he could have a min bounty, but $1,000 is always nice. As Timon will take another little pot there with the ace 10. Mammoth staying active. 870. Zufo with an ace in the big blind will rip that one in, and Mammoth finds the full. Wow. Ace and a jack. Mammoth back in there. Crown up guy's like, oh, you're doing this a bit too much, aren't you? Not this time. He's got a good hand. Uvello defends the big though. Mammoth takes a stab on the paired board. Backdoor flush draw, backdoor straight draw, 2 overs to the 10. Do crown up guy, ace and a 6, does play raise. Uvello just jams queen 8, says get away from us. This is my pot, you fool. So we got 3 shorties now. The 2 middling stacks can't feel too comfy. Blind on blind, things could happen here though. A limp from Good A. And a quick jam from Mammoth. He's gonna need a king. Ace on the turn will dead him. Big pot going Good A's way. Nicely done by limping in. Playing it sneaky. Now, just like that, first place, 46 bigs. And nobody else. Well, we're all pretty close. We're not too far behind it. Our shorties are just a couple double ups away. Uvello, ace and a jack. Getting this through. No action. What's gonna happen here? 6-8. Let's it go. Off 12 bigs. I'm supposed to make sense. Jack 10 will just go for the blinds and take it down. Jacks for crown up guy. Let's see what size he goes with. Goes for a little bit more than min. 2.1. Uvello jams the 7s. No surprise there. We're just sweating the club. And the 7. Crown up guy gets a full double. 26 bigs. 3rd place now. Jack 10 suited. I think we're going to start to see a lot of raising from Mammoth. He's going to be able to put a lot of pressure on crown up guy. Gets a walk here now. 7-10. Bump it up. 3s. Let go. Zufo with an ace in the big blind again. Does jam it once more. Mammoth has to fold again. Ooh, jacks for crown up guy again. Don't think he's going to get action though. 9-6 could defend the big blind, but I feel like you're in chip preservation mode. 5-5. What do we do here? 30 blinds? Raise it up. Good A with king 5 in the big blind. Puts in the raise here. Putting pair 5s in a pickle. They don't want to call. They could jam or they have to fold. Crown up guy says, well, I guess I have to fold then. Nice play from Good A. Ace and a jack, raising it up, all in. Getting it through. Uvello 16 blinds. Mammoth will jam here and Timmons in a weird spot. He could have the best hand. And if you're behind, you're going to have a lot of equity, right? So he does find the call. Gonna need some help. Jack or 9, nope. Ace high holds on up. Another bounty for Mammoth. Pretty good final table so far for them. Scooping both the bounties. Scooping a lot of chips just behind Good A. You have position on them too, so it's a good deal. Flopping bottom 2 pair as well. Pocket 6s just jam, holy shit. And everything has to fold. Yep, there we go. Mammoth has started the run. And, you know, he's always going to have position on Good A, so it's just a great spot for him. Uvello. What do you do at Jack 9? Nothing. Let's see a limp again. There it is. Nicely done. Mammoth might raise this. No, not gonna happen. 7-3 deuce flop though. Goes check check. 8 on the turn. 5. That's a pretty rude card. Mammoth's run is gonna get a little bit easier. Over pair to the board. Good A goes for a big old bet. Quick call from the 2 pair. 52 blinds for Mammoth as they go up. Just jamming on crown up guy now for 20 bigs. Says, move along, bucko. It's time for me to go bounty hunting. King 7 for Zufo in the big. We'll play call, flop in middle pair. Backdoor nut flush draw. Probably gonna have to go with it. Could just call as well. May as well, right? Deuce on the turn changes nothing. Mammoth doesn't pull the trigger on a no equity bluff. Could fire on the river. Hearts miss. He does bomb it all in. I want to see a call, but like good luck calling with King 7 here. Call. Call. Find it in you, Zufo. Call. Nope, Mammoth is just going to run the show. Zufo down to 6 bigs. Uh-oh. 10-6 just jamming it in for 20. Mammoth is... okay, now we're going to min raise. Okay. This makes sense. Would be a good time for Zufo to get it in. Stick it in. I wonder if King 6 can fold. Probably not for the bounty, right? You really like the position you're in. You don't want to lose the chips. You're going to smack a 6, but a jack on the river. I thought things were going to just be too easy for Mammoth. He's like still in the same position he was, except the pressure is like still on crown up guy. It's back on Uvello too, as Zufu's picked up some chips now. So they're both paranoid of blinding down, and then also if they have to go with a good hand, they don't want to get sucked out. Do because aces are gonna get it in here. Queen on the flop, just a 9. There's the 9. 9 on the river. Mammoth will crack aces. Oh boy, that's funny. Crown up guy, 9-8 suited. We'll still go for a raise. Mammoth probably not folding 9-10. Flopping top pair, gonna be hard to make him fold that. Let's see a check, and then a king on the turn. I mean, a bet on the flop will do, but Mammoth is just going to jam over that. Pocket 9s all in. 9s go for a raise. Mammoth with a very quick 3-bet. Surely Good A is like, okay, well, you've been playing every damn hand. There's no way you got a good one here. He does find the jam. Mammoth has to fold. Nice little pot there for Good A. Ace 4 for crown up guy, just ripping it in. Pocket nines for good, eh? Ace 10 O. Could be fireworks. Nines just jam, so we're gonna see folds. Okay. Okie dokie. Queen 7 really thinking this over. I wonder if he's just like thinking like, well, what are you actually jamming here? Because that's kind of what's going on in my head. It's like maybe pocket pairs. And then it's like you'd probably prefer to do that with the lowest pocket pairs. It's kind of surprising to see with pocket nines. Even though nines kind of want the same protection, say, as fives do. Even though a little bit less, right? Obviously. Top pair versus the flush draw on 2 overs. Mammoth doesn't hit. Uvello gets a double up. Bad news for Fedor. Top pair for Mammoth. Ace high will quickly fold though. Blinds go up. Queen and a jack four-handed. Just ripping it in. Ace 5 could go bounty hunting here. Pocket 5s could, but I don't think they well, I don't think they would. But queen on the flop. No 5, so Fedor doubles up. And that's why I didn't think 5s were going to go for it, because you're most likely flipping there. There's a few hands like Ace 4 and whatnot. Maybe even King 4 suited that you're dominating. So there's some reasons to go with the 5s, right? He'll still probably jam deuces, 3s, and 4s. But the most frequent thing that's going to happen is you're going to be flipping, and then if you lose that flip, Fedor's back in the game, taking the 20 big blind stack and ripping it over the wide open. Good A just jams queen deuce. Okay. So he's not afraid now. Now he's like, okay, well, we're playing 3 ways for second place. Just going to jam here, and ace 10's going to call it off. Oh, no help for a good A. Damn, just like that, they were in second place, sitting healthy, went for a bounty, and then just like that, a couple hands later, good A busts out in 4th place. I mean, it's not the most surprising thing to see, because this is a KO tournament. You do want to go for the bounties, and then you want to win first. You want to get first place. You want to do what Mammoth is doing, you know, just knock everybody out. Get all the bounties on the final table when they're the largest. King Queen suited thinking this over. Lets it go though. Jacks, that's a good hand. This looks to be a full double up. Sweating there's no spades or ace. Oh, we got a bunch of aces, and a jack wouldn't even help. Mammoth is just dead on the flop, or Uvello is dead on the flop, my bad. So starting the heads up match. Oh boy. 6-10, we're going to a flop. A million chips out there already. Drawing to a 9. What the heck is going on here? Crown up, guys. He's getting a chance to bluff. Do it. You gotta fire big. Bombs away. A million more chips to go. Mammoth with ace high. He could call here. I wouldn't be surprised to see the call, but he finds the fold on the river. Uh-oh. I mean, nice start for Crown Up guy. Fedor at 25 bigs will rip the 4s and get it through. 28 now. Whew, has a long way to go. A full double up will not even put him in first. But, all things considered, it's a good start. 28 now. I think he started at about 22. Queen 10 versus Queen 10 in position. That looks like it's pretty good. Mammoth will fold to the half pot size bet on the flop. A pair of 6s for Mammoth, and it got shot to an 8. Will check back the flop. Crown Up guy with 2 overs, and the open-ended straight draw. Ace on the river will change nothing. Mammoth will check it down and take the pot. Mammoth with a jack and a 7. Queen 3 defends the big. 10-5-5 flop, 4 on the turn. Queen high's good. Would have been an interesting call. Not very likely to happen though. This might get in. There's a jam, a quick call from Crown Up guy. Queen on the flop, we're sweating a 10. Full double for Crown Up guy. Yeah, so Fedor's not in first place with that double up. 37 bigs to 52. Not far away. This is not the pot, though. This will not get the job done with the king deuce. Raise on the flop. He does have an over in the backdoor flush draw. So he comes along. 9 on the turn. Another bet from Mammoth will get the job done. 9 deuce, getting nice and excited here, pre. Lovely. Flush draw for Mammoth, just 5 high, no straight draw, no nothing. For Fedor, he lets it go. Do. Ace and an 8, let's raise it up. Queen high folds, do. 8 and a jack, let's raise it on up. Fedor folds. Pair of 5s from Mammoth. Paired board with the king high is probably going to call. Backdoor straight draws. 2 overs to the 5. 7 on the turn. That's no fun. Still plays call. And the 5 gets counterfeit. So this is crown up guy's pot. Nicely done. Sometimes you don't gotta make your pairs. Boop-a-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. 8-3 came along on the button, eh? I didn't see if he raised or limp. I suppose we'll see what he does next hand. Is he playing limp? He might be just be playing raise. A lead on out from a pair of 5s. The 2 overs come along for Fedor. 1.5 million chips in the pot, and a big old bet comes in on the turn. Mammoth will take it down. Ooh, Mammoth with a fun hand. Straight draw with the backdoor flush draw. Doesn't want to get raised off his equity. We do see a huge bet up from crown up guy. Doesn't have any draw. 6 on the river. Hard to bomb here with 9 high. He does just finally give up after thinking about it for a second. Ooh, ace king versus jack 10 suited. Do we just jam this? No, he's going to a flop. Ooh, okay, top pair, top kicker versus the flush draw. Paired board, things are a little bit more interesting. 7 on the turn. That makes things less interesting. Flush is no good. You only have the draw anyhow. Nice little raise there with the 5 deuce, getting the king high to fold. Who knows what the board would have been. Pair of 5s. Nice check back on the flop here too. Lets Mammoth catch up slightly. Who knows if he can get some value. He does get 1 bet out of him. So the check back is successful. Woo. Pair 7s now for Mammoth. Let's see what he does. Oh, here's our cooler. Boat versus 3 of a kind. Is this just over? Crown up guy's gonna need some help. A 9 or a 6. 5 isn't it. This might just get in on the turn. If I'm Mammoth, I think I'm just calling, right? Yeah, you just call. I think crown up guy, I think I'm just jamming here. 8-6 gets there, club gets there. I don't think you're going to check fold. You're just going to jam and see the bad news. You flopped the boat. What can you do? I mean, nice final table from Mammoth. Did you get every bounty? Holy shit. You might have got every bounty. I'm going to go back and look. Ace jack versus jacks. He smacks a couple aces. So he gets that bounty. I'll just confirm it. Yeah, of course there's the aces. I think he eventually gets good, eh? Yeah, ace 10 versus... Oh my lord, he got that bounty? Does he get Zufo? Aces versus queen 9. He gets Zufo. Holy shit, does Mammoth really get every... He got the first 2 as well. Mammoth got every damn bounty. I've never seen that. I mean... I don't think I've ever seen every single bounty on the final table. That's fucking nuts. He just ran over the final table. Actually, did Lex do that once? I think Lex did that once. Or something close to it. You know, that's gotta be fucking rare. Coming in with 42 bigs, he's in second place. The weird thing is the middling stacks are so middling. Like these 30 big blind stacks, that's so mid. Don't know what else to say about it. But anyways, great job by freaking Mammoth. Taking down the whole fucking final table. Nicely done.